Hello and welcome to another video. So today I thought it would be fun to talk about my Pokemon teams from every region. I'm not going to do them all at once because that's a lot. Like, I really go into detail, but I figured it would be nice to do so. And so today we are starting off with the Unova region. Just the 3 Unova games I played. So, let me just... This is the, you can find this at pokecharms.com/trainercardmaker. It helps me plan out my Pokemon teams. Green. Will you work? Thank you. Okay, and then characters. Actually, I'll go with Hilda, because I really like her. Anyway, all the Unova badges. So the first game I ever played was Pokemon Black, and so I was gonna choose Tepig, but because Tepig was one I was familiar with because my friend won a giant Tepig plushie at the state fair. And it was just the cutest to me, though Oshawott is adorable. But when I saw Snivy, I fell in love. So I had a Snivy on my team. His name was Seraph, named after the anime Owari no Sera. Don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. I've never seen the anime, but I associated the color green with it, and Seraph and Snivy both start with S, so that was great. And then I had a Lillipup for a little while, but kind of got rid of it. Next was the Elemental Monkey, which you get as, to help you defeat the first gym, the Striaton gym, from the person standing in front of the Dream Yard. Me, not knowing much about Pokemon, I was just excited to have a little monkey. I really like monkeys. I named him Pancree because I didn't really have a name, and then I would name my Pansay, like remove the G, and then my Panseer would be Panzer, I think. But that's just the naming I went with. I never actually used Panseer or Pansage, because I do not like Semisage, and Semiseer is okay. Anyway, I don't remember much about the team, but the next one I got would be a Timber. I just named her Timber, like the normal spelling of Timber. And I never evolved her to Conkeldurr because I had no idea what trade evolution was. No idea. So she remained a Girder forever, and I actually forgot I had her until I found her in my box. Because I replaced like half of my team. Okay, and then next up came Puff, my fire type, the Darmanitan. Caught her as a little Darumaka, which remains to be my favorite fire type evolutionary line. And I had some difficulty getting her because I also got a Scraggy, got him. Puff was I think a girl at first, but then guy, because I didn't save my data and my DS died, so I kind of lost it. Don't really remember too well, but yeah. That was my next member, who I loved with all my heart. I had a few elite members here and there, but none of them really worked out. And then I had Emolga. Now, I didn't know you could catch Emolga in the grass, because I never encountered one. Not a single one that entire playthrough. Never encountered an Emolga. So I thought when I got an Emolga from that trade, where you give a boulder away, I thought it was the coolest thing, because I didn't know you could catch it in the grass right over there, because I was really new. I didn't know anything. I was just playing through with an open mind. Anyway, so it was Mini Pete, the Emolga, the Mini Pete the Emolga, which you get from that trade with the man. He was a good Molga. I don't really remember much. I'm so sorry. Next up was a Zebstrika, which I never had whatever the pre-evolution is. It just went out of my mind all of a sudden. I never had the pre-evolution. I just went to the grass right over there and caught one. I don't really remember the story behind it, but I just had those 3. So when I got Reshiram, one of the 3 that I don't really remember was replaced. I'm not sure who. I'm gonna guess that it was Girder? It was probably Zebstrika. It was one of the electric types, I bet, but I'm gonna just go with Girder. And I replaced it with Reshiram, which I loved. Obviously, I used my Master Ball on it, and I just loved it to death. So, I had Reshiram. That was my Elite... No. Timber was in my Elite Four. I think I replaced a Molga with Reshiram. So my Elite Four would be Superior, Simipour, Darmanitan, Zebstrika, either Zebstrika or a Molga, then my Girder, and then Reshiram. That would be my Elite Four team that I beat it with. Took me forever, I remember that. Okay. Then next up was one of the electric types to go. I'm gonna just guess him. And I'm not sure how this what order this happened in, but I had a Sock and I had a Jigglypuff on my team for a while. This was after I beat the Elite Four. I was trying to challenge it again, but yeah, that didn't really work out, and I didn't like it when my Jigglypuff became a Wigglytuff. I didn't like it. I don't really like Wigglytuff until I got it for the Ultra Moon decks that I'm working on right now. Anyway, so I replaced those 2 with, well, first I got the Magikarp that you get from the man on the bridge. I was so excited. He thought he was scamming me, but I was excited. It was exactly what I was looking for, because I thought Gyarados could learn flying type moves. Because I needed something to counter the fighting type martial artist in the Elite Four. That was what I was struggling with. So I got a Gyarados. I named him Haru after that swim club anime. Free. Yeah, I named him after Haru and Free. And then after I learned that Gyarados could not learn any flying types, I got a Swanna, which I caught on the Marvelous Bridge. I named him Shite because I couldn't name him shit, and he was immensely difficult to catch. Immensely difficult. Oh, also I had a Mandibuzz named Mandy at one point, and a Seviper named Sevi at one point as well. But I got rid of them. And this has been my final team ever since. It's the one that's currently in my Pokemon Black game, and Seraph, they're all like 70 to 90. Seraph is the only one in the 90s, because I want Seraph to be my first Pokemon to level 100, because it was my first Pokemon ever. I have a Snivy poster, I have a Snivy plushie, I just love the Snivy line all together. Anyway, so that was my Pokemon Black team. I still play it a lot. I'm challenging the Elite Four again right now, but switched over to Platinum on my DS because I have yet to beat the Platinum Elite Four yet. Anyway, so that was the first Unova team. Next up will be my Pokemon White team. Ultra Moon was actually my second game, but White was like my third game, I think. Yeah, it was. Because I had just gone to the 2DS for Ultra Moon at the start of that summer, and then I got White for my birthday later that summer. Anyway, so I started off with an Emboar, Tepig. I named him Farron after the Farron Woods in Legend of Zelda. I don't know why, I just did. But, I actually had a second team. I had a team that I was going pretty good with. about up to Chargestone Cave, but when I opened up my game again, I just wasn't feeling it. So I restarted my game halfway through. On that one, I had a Stoutland named Lilil. That's all I remember having, was the Stoutland. I think I actually had Simisage too, but I'm not sure. But I do remember I had Stoutland because I really like Stoutland. And now, I'm gonna use one on my White 2 playthrough whenever I get White 2, which is gonna be my Oshawa team. I made a whole team around it. I tried to play through Black again without deleting my data, but my DS kept dying. But, every time Lillipup's available, I catch one. Make sure it's a male. I catch a male, name it Lil after my brave Stoutland that I never used again after resetting it. I had a different team, and I'm just going in order based on routes. But I'm just gonna tell you my final team. So it was Imbor, and I had a Cophagregus. Oh my god, I was supposed to name that something, but I forget what I named it. Cophagregus, I originally was gonna name Laura, but didn't. Okay. But I did name a Joltik Laura. Not very creative, but Cophagregus was a great girl. I love Yamask. I made sure I got a female too. I also had a Beartic named Cubby, because I have a plushie of Cubchoo that I bought from GameStop, my first Pokemon plushie actually, named Cubby. And so I wanted to use Cubby on a team, but my Beartic is a female, while plushie's a dude. Anyway, who else? I had a Maractus, because I really like the grass water thing. Didn't have a water type though. And his name was Marrow. M-A-R-R-O. I still have it on my team. But then I also had an Audino for a while. Her name was Abby, because I name all my Audinos Abby. Who is this? And then I have a Crocodile named Sandy, because I had heard about how good Crocodile was. And so I had one on my team. Getting into Zekrom, I replaced Abby with Zekrom, who I don't really name unless I already have one. Like, I'm gonna name my Zekrom in Black 2. I think either Lightning or Zeki. It was something I decided with my best friend. And, this is pretty much the team. It hasn't changed at all. I kind of beat the Elite Four and stopped playing, never made it to White Forest. Like, after I beat the Elite Four, I was done. I didn't pick it up again for months, and then when I did, I finally made it to White Forest. White Forest was kind of disappointing. So, I have one more team. Actually, I named myself Lena in my Black playthrough, because that's an OC I made, and Sadie in my White playthrough. Pokemon Black 2 was actually when I actually called myself by my real name, which is not River. I just go by that. My friends call me it sometimes. Anyway, so my Black 2 team, are we excited? Since Black 2 was kind of the sequel to Black, I wanted a superior again, and I decided I'd just use Oshawa on White 2, because Black 2, they kind of line up. So, don't remember where I got them, but I have an Arcanine. His name is Axel because I really like Arcanine. Big fluffy boy. He was a Growlithe for a while until he learned a certain move. I don't know. And then I have Frillish. Her name is Princess with a little heart, because I always name my female. Frillish is that. Don't evolve it. I didn't evolve it because I don't like Jellicent. It's holding an Everstone. I think that's what keeps it from evolving. It's holding that so it doesn't evolve because I was sick of pressing B all the time. I don't like male Frillish that much, that's why it's female. And then I have Galvantula, was actually my last team member added, because Joltik is so cute. Her name is Laura. Yep. Okay, hold on a sec. I had an pheasant named Ufa. UFA. It was definitely male. Pretty much just because I wanted to use one. that was pretty much it. I had a weird urge to use one. And then I have... So then, my final member is a Zoro arc named Cecilio. My Black 2 copy was used. I'm White 2. This as well. But anyway, my Black 2 copy was used, and it had all the legendaries. I didn't know you could catch these Swords of Justice in game, so I thought it was a great find. I transferred all the imported Pokemon over, and when I saw that it had Zoro arc, I thought it was a great find. I didn't know you would get one in game, so I bred it and then traded it over to my Black 2 team, and I had it named Cecilio, because I have 2 DSs. Anyway, so I traded it back over, and then when I was given the one in game, I kind of just put it in my box because I didn't know what to do with it. Anyway, my Zoro arc is actually for my Black copy, my Pokemon Black copy. Yeah, so he gets like extra XP for being traded. I think my Frillish is 2, and I think I caught the rest on my own, because you do get maximum in the game. Arc 9 in the game. I think that's it. Yeah, I think, Princess the Frillish and Cecilio, the, Zoro arc were the only ones traded. I have yet to beat Pokemon Black 2 yet, but this has been my team pretty much through the entire playthrough. Like, I've had it all since the start, except for maybe Galvantula, where I had to do a little bit of catch though. But this has been my entire, and I think I just got to the Elite Four, or at least I'm at Victory Road. I kinda got lazy when I got up to the 8th gym. Like, I started playing it less because I started playing Platinum more, but Platinum didn't work out well. So anyway, so those are my teams, and then I have my White 2 team planned out. Oshawott, Samurott, gonna make sure it's a female. I will soft reset for a female. Gonna name her Bubble or Bubbles. When I tried to do this team in, my Black copy and White copy, I switched between the two. I got a female one time, and I was so happy. So I really wanted one. And I made sure to save. I got an Oshawott in Ultramoon and named it after that. Got a female Oshawott and named it after the one I used in that playthrough, so I wouldn't forget. Anyway, my clan team was gonna have a Stoutland. Who else? No, it was gonna have Chandelure. Because I remember I stopped before Chandelure. Hold on. I found it. Okay, so Bubble the Samurott, Lilo the Stoutland, Casper the typing Casper the Lipard, which I was kinda on the fence about, but then I asked Dynamino. I was gonna have a Saucebuck. I'm gonna put in the spring one. Spring and winter are my 2 favorite forms for Saucebook. I don't really have a preference between the deerlings. But, and then I was gonna have a Crustle. That's the real thing. I got a shiny Crustle in Ultramoon. I was like, I want to use a Crustle at some point. So, Crusher the Crustle and Evelet the Chandelure, because of the movie 12,000 BC. I had seen it in science. Wow, that was months ago. That was like 2nd quarter of school. Anyway, I saw 12,000 BC because he would show us movies on Friday as long as we're caught up in our lessons and stuff. So we would watch some science fiction movies, sometimes relating to what we were talking about at the time. And he showed us 12,000 BC, and Evelet was going to be 10,000 BC. My mistake. It was going to be my Chandelure. I also had a Tempest named Timber, a Temper Timber named Tempest, and a Petalil named Virgo. Anyway, so this is going to be my clan team. For White 2, yes, I'm going to use it. I'm going to trade in any Pokemon at the beginning. I think I'm just going to trade in all the Pokemon at the beginning, except for maybe Stoutland, and then of course Oshawott. And Liepard, because you could Purloin it early too. But anyway, and those are all my teams for the Unova region. Including the one I haven't done yet, but I know that's definitely going to be the one I'm going to do. So, thank you so much for watching. Next up will be the Unova region. Huh, my second favorite region. Anyway, thanks for watching, and goodbye.